Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of AC Unity. We are going to open up the last remaining two viewpoints on the map. This one and this one. Arno's over there, the blue icon. And before doing that, in the ending of the previous episode, I opened up this one. So I will also read what the database has to say about this pretty impressive building, the Palais des Tuileries. Originally a separate palace, the Tuileries was united with the Louvre Palace by Henry IV. The original Tuileries was the result of a caprice of Catherine de' Medici, who found the Louvre too big, too cold and too crowded. She turned her attention to a former tile factory on the other side of the ditch, which she would transform into the palace of her dreams. Since the land was vacant, there was no one to expropriate. Posh person's word, meaning forcibly turf out. Over the centuries, the Tuileries garden would become much like an amusement park, the highlight of which came when Jacques-Alexandre César Charles launched the world's first hydrogen-filled balloon there. 400,000 people filled the garden, embankments, roofs, and Place Louis XV, 15th. The entry fee was 3 sous. 9 years later, the mood was decidedly less friendly to Louis XVI. When he and his family had to take refuge in the Salle du Manège, having escaped a mob of insurgents who invaded the Tuileries on August 10th, 1792, a revolutionary day that brought the monarchy's downfall. What was once Queen Catherine's park had become the Republic's melting pot. Right, and then there are like 2 asterisks and there's no note further down. So it's all a little bit, quite a little bit, a lot of those minor errors in the database and on the map, like icons without a description. Anyways, 1 second, I'm just curious. What 16 in French is again. I think it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I think it is. Yes, 16. So it's Louis XVI, the 16th. Anywho, pretty cool. They are talking about air balloons, and I think in this game there will actually be a balloon ride as well. Looking forward to that. Besides this building, which apparently is also connected to the Louvre, here, this is the Louvre. Also an example, it is marked, indicated as a landmark, but there is no way to go to the database, as opposed to, for instance, this one. So that's also all a bit buggy, even after all the patches and game improvements. But yeah, it's a huge game, so I don't blame them at all. Here, another one. No database entry, at least not from the map. Anyways, we read this one, and I'm just curious, the one I opened up in the previous episodes. I think that was over here. Yeah, there's no description. And then the one that I opened up in the previous episodes before, I think that was this one. Also no description. So not a landmark. Alright, so now we have 2 more to open up. So we will be going northbound, and then after not too long we will be going to the right. Or maybe it's just better to go to the right immediately, and then the first big street to the left, and then a little bit north. So east first big street north, and then we should see something high up. Here we go.
Can't just ignore me, you idiot!
Yes, I can.
Ah! Eh bien, qui a-t-il cette fois?
Let's help the brothers out over there.
Ouais, ne lâche pas! Non, ils ont!
This guy is really dangerous. Oh shit! I want to play non-lethally. Sometimes that's not really possible. So it is what it is. He hit me first, I think. Anywho, I do hear something over here. Again, the sounds of like an artifact or something. Now, I think this is the sound of a cockade. I think there may be a cockade nearby. Ah, there's a companion mission. Ah, over here. That's the sound I was hearing. Anyways, first big street. We head north. It almost looks a bit like Arno's home earlier in the game, but that was in Versailles, not in Paris. Alright, this would be that street to the north. And then the viewing point will be somewhere around here. Maybe this church. I'd say this church is a pretty good contestant.
You tell me, not gonna let you push me around. I won't tell you any higher now. Give me their names or I'll cut you off.
I don't see.
No need to get angry. That's because you know you're lying to me. You haven't a...
It's pretty cool that those extortionists, those extremists in red, they sometimes kill civilians, sometimes they only wound them. It's pretty cool that diversity in that respect. It's not like always a kill. But anyways, I don't see a eagle over here, so we are not in the right place. But then would it be that big dome over there? Probably. Let's get a little bit closer to it. Let's see if an eagle pops up. Yeah, I don't see an eagle here either. Yeah, but it is in that building, I would say, on the other side. Maybe I'm a little bit too far away from it. How to get there? Can I make this jump? Let's try this jump. Ooh. Lucky thing, there was like that sun screen hanging over there down below. Oh, oh shit! I pressed the down button once too many. Alright, again an amazingly cool building. What is this? A telescope or something? No idea, but it's pretty damn cool. And there probably is a way from down below to smash through these boards and jump up, I think. Alright, there is the eagle appearing. So I think we need to pretty cool. You can really look down through the building with everything in it. And it's so cool. Often that's all blocked off. If you're like outside, you cannot look in other games, or if you're inside, you cannot really look outside. In this game, it's all pretty fluid. And here we go. Let's quickly check out whether this is a landmark. Yes, it is. Halle aux Blés. At the end of the 12th century, King Philippe Auguste established different markets and fairs in a place called Les Champs, which later evolved in the Halles quarter. However, as the markets grew, the streets around became increasingly congested. Shipping grain through the traffic became complicated and slow. In the 18th century, the city of Paris decided to simplify the grain transport and stocking by building a more easily accessible Halle aux Blés. The land was purchased in 1755, and a ring-shaped structure was built there. Initially roofless, in 1782 a wooden cupola was added to protect the grain from rain and other weather events. It is unbelievable it took that long. Hey, let's store all our grain in this big wide open thing. But should we add a roof to protect our precious stock from the elements, contamination, wildlife and theft? I think we'll be fine, little Jimmy, nerdface, run along now. After several fires, the building received an iron cupola at the end of the 19th century. It no longer contains grain, but is kept in use as Paris goods exchange. Pretty cool. I'm going to make a really small learning moment. What the hell is a cupola? I mean, I can derive its meaning from the description, but still. A rounded dome forming or adorning a roof or ceiling. Alright, let's see what it is in my native tongue. 1 second. Yeah, alright. Koepel. That makes sense. It's in Dutch. And I was also curious about blé, whether that is actually grain. So then we do blé, English. Wheat, yes, so it's grain, wheat. Wheat. Dutch. Alright, I think that more or less does it as regards to... Oh my god, it's so annoying! if you are too long in such a synchronization place, you press the jump down button, it simply always redoes that synchronization. Man, I'm happy that I now have synced them all, or maybe one to go. I'm not. Yeah, I think there's one to go. Because this is just way too annoying. Let's see if we needed another one. Yes, there is one more to go. So we will be just going to the north. And then it's pretty close by actually. So it is just around this block and then follow the streets after the social club. Let's also renovate it. That increases the income of the headquarters, the cafe theater, if we open up social clubs. And then we just go to the viewpoint. So it's just straight ahead a bit. So I'd say I guess, but I'm not sure. That would be over here somewhere. Yes, pretty sure it's that tower over there. But first let's see where that social club is. Right, next street. Can I buy something from this dude? He looks like a vendor. He is not. Also really funny, these guys just looting and stuff from the churches and stuff. Really, for some probably the revolution was a free-for-all. Opportunity to get some stuff. Right, is this the social club? Yes it is. Derelict. Let's fix it up. Very nice. Pretty cool. By the way, not only does the database have like information on historical figures and locations, but also music. I think here songs. How cool is that? La Marseillaise. That's this one we heard in previous episodes or 2 episodes ago. The before last one, I think, in the headquarters, Le Café Theater. On April 20th. Yeah, I can hardly hear myself, but I will just read it. On April 20th, 1792, the Assembly declared war on the King of Bohemia in Hungary. The homeland was in danger and had to be defended at any cost. A few days later, at the request of the mayor of Strasbourg, a young officer, Roger de Lille, sang a rather violent song which he had composed for the army of the Rhine. Allons, enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrive. Contre nous de la tyrannie. Alright, hopefully now it will remain silent. Almost done, I think. Hopefully it's not a loop. Alright, please no loop. Alright, nice. On April 20th, 1792, the Assembly declared war on the King of Bohemia and Hungary. The homeland was in danger and had to be defended at any cost. A few days later, at the request of the mayor, Strasbourg, a young officer, Rouget de Lille, sang a rather violent song which he had composed for the army of the Rhine. Allons, enfants de la patrie, come on, children of the fatherland. Le jour de gloire arrive, the hour of victory has arrived. Contre nous de la tyrannie, l'étendard sanglant est levé, entendez-vous dans les campagnes mugir ces féroces soldats, ils viennent jusque dans vos bras, égorger vos filles, vos compagnies, aux armes citoyens, form vos bataillons. Now, I cannot translate it all, but some parts I do understand. Pick up the armed citizens, form your battalions, march forward, marchons, marchons, march forwards. Qu'un sang impur abreuve nos sillons, want impure blood, we blah blah blah. Alright, here we have the, I think the translation. Arise, children of the fatherland, the day of glory has arrived. Against us tyranny raises its bloody barrier. Do you hear in the countryside the roar of those ferocious soldiers? L'entendard, entendez. One second. Contre nous de la tyrannie, l'étendard sanglant est levé. Against us, tyranny raises its bloody barrier. Contre nous de la tyrannie, l'étendard sanglant est levé. Entendez-vous dans les campagnes mugir ces féroces soldats? Do you hear in the countryside the roar of those ferocious soldiers? Ils viennent jusque dans vos bras. They're coming right into your arms. Égorgez vos filles, vos compagnes. To cut the throats, égorger. The throats of your sons and women. Égorgez vos filles, vos compagnes. Aux armes citoyens, form vos bataillons. To arms citizens, form your battalions. Formez, of marchons, marchons. Let us march, let us march. Qu'un sang impur abreuve nos sillons. Let an impure blood water our furrows. The music is said to be inspired from a Mozart concerto. In fact, the song was not made popular by the army of the Rhine, but by the volunteers from Marseille, who would take up the song and gradually transform it into an anthem. La Marseillaise became the rallying call to the French Revolution and embodied the values it sought to spread along with its conquests. Alright, pretty interesting. Let's do the other ones as well. Right, is this one on a loop? Alright, I will just read through it. This is taking a bit too long. Composed in 1789 for the formation of a Parisian National Guard, the revolutionaries took the popular tune from the song Il pleut bergère, it rains bergère, I guess, and added words intended to encourage men to join the Guard's ranks and defend the nation. Alright, so this is a kind of a recruitment song. Frères courons aux armes. Brothers courons, I don't know what that means. Let's get to arms. 1 second, I will just quickly check it out. Friends. Courons. Let's let's run, brothers. Wij rennen. I think it's something like brothers. Let us run to arms. All right, and then the last one. Hopefully, it's not a long one. No, it's not a long text. Right, that is the song is called Prix de la Bastille, Storming of the Bastille. So this is the last one, composed in 1790. The song glorifies the events surrounding July 14, 1789, and recounts the episodes that led to the taking of the Bastille. So that's also very early in the French Revolution. Rather than surrendering, the Bastille's governor, Delaunay, chose to resist. The text is unusual in that the taking of the Bastille is attributed to the bourgeoisie, so that's like the upper middle class, and not to the people in general. Yeah, that's a pretty weird thing indeed. Alright, so we have the songs covered. Sometimes these social clubs have missions of their own. I'm just curious whether that's in this one as well. Anything here? Yes, there is something over here. Social club mission. Assassinate the firebrand who advocates political execution. The Black Office. Investigate the existence of the so-called Black Office. Man, there are so many missions. Betrayer of the Queen. Assassinate the man who betrayed Marie Antoinette's trust by exposing her escape attempts. Whoa. Then you're pretty bad dude. Like ratting on somebody's escape. Anywho, I think, we were indeed going to that viewpoint.
Come here. That's right.
Alright, I'm not going to fight.
You sell tainted bread and have the gall to show your face.
Les derniers événements parisiens. Mais si tu veux.
Ah, everybody will fight. I will help them. I don't want to fight the coppers. Alright, screw this. No. Oh shit. That's like a copper captain. They are like end boss of regular enemies, so to say. And I don't want to fight the coppers at all. I only want to fight these extremists, so to say, and then mostly non-lethally. So yeah, I don't mind it went wrong over there. I do find it annoying that I was fighting that extremist and suddenly the copper starts attacking me. I find that's a bit unnecessary. Anyways, last few points. Here we go. Ah, there's actually also a what seems to be a Nostradamus Enigma thingy. One of those riddles. Very nice. ID quickly. Let's see if this is a landmark. I doubt it. Yes, there is no entry. There is indeed a Nostradamus Enigma over there. That's for later. For now, let's focus on that side mission, that co-op mission that we need to play now if we want to play everything in a chronological order, in the events, in the order of events in the actual revolution. And I think that's the one over here. No, we need to the Women's March. Here it is. Let's. I am going to fast travel there. We already have been running around for 2 episodes, clearing all those few points. So a little bit of a time gain. Only have 10 minutes left in the episodes. Probably too short to do the mission, but at least I can get a feel of the mission. So let's see, we are here, so the mission is just on the town square to the left. At least we can start it and get a feel for what needs to be done. Town square over here and to the left. Right, apparently this is a very high level mission. Here, it's 5 stars actually, or 5 crystals. But I'm just going to try and see how silent I can be stealthily. If it's all out fighting, I will not do it because it's yeah, Arno is not equipped for that. But if I can stealth my way through, that's always possible, I would say. So, here we go. And you actually have to play them 3 times to get, you see, you can get rewards, 8 sync points, but also 3 pieces of gear. But you get only 1 piece of gear for each time that you complete it. So I also have to play it 2 more times, and I will probably do that just offline, because otherwise it gets a bit crazy, because there are like still, it's really a lot of work to 100% this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are some 10 co-op missions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are actually 11. So that means 33. I already did the food chain 3 times, but that are, so I still have 28 times co-op missions to do. So I will probably only do the initial run in the playthrough, and then offline I will quickly try to get those other rewards unlocked. Right, here we go. 5-star mission. That's pretty crazy, to be honest.
1789, Paris is starving, and the price of bread just tripled. Working class women are about to change the course of the revolution.
Mind your business, sweetheart.
And you mind yours, citizen.
Heroine de Méricourt. She was the 18th century Joan of Arc. And she didn't take no for an answer.
That bounty could feed 100 starving poor. Or 1 nobleman.
Villainous whore! Find a brothel and make yourself useful!
While Méricourt was fighting to keep Paris fed, Antoinette and the royals were throwing parties.
Bring us more of this cake.
Let's tell the royals that our families must eat too.
For the Templars, this march isn't about bread, it's about royal blood.
Blood! 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 Blood!
This bread march really ignites the revolution. Protect it and keep it peaceful.
Yeah, so probably it is like a fighting mission, and that's hardly doable.
Okay,
I would say.
initiates. Keep Méricourt and our Amazon alive. Powerful people don't want this march to happen.
We must march to Versailles. Citizens, haven't you had enough?
I also would like to do it non-lethally,
Stand up for your
which makes it a bit more difficult. Right, I have smoke bombs. And I also should quickly check what if there are... Ah no, that's only in the... I think the challenges are only in the primary campaign missions. That you have to do certain actions to get 100%. For instance, use an aerial kill or use your phantom blades. But for this one, that's not really necessary. Alright, I could just get to them soon and then just earlier and take them out, but I want to try it non-lethally. The only way to do it non-lethally is in open combat. Or no, actually not. I could, of course. Try to choke them out. If I know her route. I know her route now a little bit. Let's try that. Alright. so she will be going over
Okay,
there.
initiates. Keep Maricor and our Amazon alive. Powerful people don't want this march to happen.
The one you Domenico. I told you 100 times.
Right, at least one down. Alright, this is not really working. Holy shit. This is crazy.
Now I got ya! We won't hold out much longer. Go on!
Well, now,
Blood the bloody run!
you didn't vanish now, did you?
Right, I'm cheesing my way through here.
Get ready!
Oh shit!
I'll have a word with you!
Can't cover all.
That's right, I was just behind you.
Try that again!
Oh shit. Alright, that went really bad. But let's just try it again. It is just a matter of
Okay, initiates. Keep Maricor and our Amazon alive. Powerful
Fighting.
people don't want this march to happen.
The one you Domenico. I told you 100 times.
Hold it, you! Is that your boy?
oh my god, this is annoying.
Don't let me.
Shit! I've got ya!
Stop blocking the way.
Right, screw. This is not even fun. I will try one more time. I want to somehow, because we are really the aggressors here, or at least Arno is the one picking the fight. And I would like to do this non-lethally. It's not that hard. I just need to avoid doing the killing blow. So I'm gonna try that one more time. Here we go.
Okay, initiates. Keep Maricor and our Amazon alive. Powerful people don't want this march to happen.
The one you Domenico. I told you 100 times.
Oh, god damn it! Wrong button.
Got it! Can't take me,
Screw this shit. Alright, I will try it again at the start of the next episode, and each time I fail I will simply stop the recording. So in the start and only keep the successful run, hopefully non-lethally, in the beginning of the next episode, so you don't see me fail all the time. I also and not the sharpest tool in the shed today, and I need to... I was also pressing the wrong buttons because I was playing also a little bit of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and there actually the attack button is the right shoulder button, which in this game it is not. Here that is actually the tool usage, so throwing the smoke bombs if you have those select. That's why I threw now 3 smoke bombs in a row. I'm just a bit mixing up the controls between games. But anyways, hopefully no more failed attempts in the playthrough. So successful attempt, hopefully in the next episode. Hope you still enjoyed it somewhat. I hope to see you there. For the meantime, do not forget always to keep on gaming. See you later.